I was sitting in my office one day and noticing all the information I'd get from campus, and I didn't have, I knew the clients should get it, but I didn't have a way of getting it to them unless I held a meeting. And not everybody comes to meetings either. So I decided, well, I should get this in the hands of the people when they're making decisions, and they're often doing that when they're sitting in their lender's office. And so I decided to start a big 3-ring binder with Iowa State colors, called it Farm Management Handbook.
A simple idea to get updated information into the hands of farmers and ag lenders spurred the creation of Ag Decision Maker. Since its inception in 1979, Ag Decision Maker has become one of Iowa State University Extension and Outreach's most valuable tools.
I think it's unique in that it's something that is very easy to understand. It's very easy to find the information to answer those specific questions a person might be looking for. And other states have similar programs to Ag Decision Maker, but I think that Ag Decision Maker does a really good job at answering those basic questions that maybe a person is looking for answers for.
There are nearly 10,000 visitors to Ag Decision Maker's website daily. Visitors find fact sheets, spreadsheets, and publications along with other resources that provide guidance on how to make informed decisions on their farm.
Everything, of course, that went out and still goes out has ISU Extension on it in one form or another, and we always looked upon ourselves as being an unbiased source. We have no stake in the game.
Irwin Johnson has been farming near Charles City for 40 years. He was one of the earliest recipients of the Farm Management Handbook when it became available in 1979 and has been using it ever since.
My grandparents bought this farm during the Depression, 1938. And then my parents bought it from my aunt and uncle, and then now it's all together in one corporation.
Johnson is the third generation from his family to farm his land and is in the process of passing the farm down to his daughter Wendy. Together, they use Ag Decision Maker to make smart farm business decisions.
Yeah, Ag Decision Maker has helped me be a better farmer, but it's helped me be more successful economically. And so I think that that's probably the primary thing that Ag Decision Maker has improved. It helped us improve our business. I'm a big guy on dollars and cents, and to me a farm that's sustainable is one that's profitable, and that comes first. And then you can be conservation oriented, you can be all these other things, but profit has to come first. And Ag Decision Maker is a tool that I can use to help me continue to be profitable.
The information in Ag Decision Maker comes from both farm management specialists with ISU Extension and Outreach and faculty members in the university's Department of Economics. This partnership allows information to move from experts on campus to farmers across the state while also providing real-time feedback on current issues.
The purpose of Ag Decision Maker was to get information in the hands of people, farmers specifically, when they were making these decisions to help them make better decisions. And so it was provided in a manner where it was given to them at the time of decision making, for example, when they're sitting in their banker's office.
Updates to material offered through Ag Decision Maker are sent through a monthly newsletter and are available online.
Agriculture is changing. It's really a dynamic business, and there's so many changes going on, and I think that assuming the writers of Ag Decision Maker can stay ahead of the curve a little bit, it'll always be a viable tool for us in the future as well as now.
For nearly 40 years, Ag Decision Maker has worked to help Iowa farmers be prepared to make informed decisions regarding their finances.
We really pride ourselves on providing that educational resource for Iowans and those who have a say on decisions made on Iowa farmland.